Hello, listeners. Welcome to the English Tea. I'm Anushka, your host here at Cool Radio, and today we are talking about bonfires, bones, and the difference between deny and refute. It's going to be an illuminating conversation. So, let's dive right in. Imagine you're at a party gathered around a crackling bonfire, chatting, laughing, and enjoying the warm glow. Then someone, let's call him Sam, decides to toss bones into the fire and proudly declares he's making a bonfire. You're probably rolling your eyes, but did you know Sam is entirely off base? The word bonfire actually comes from the old term bonfire. Yep, bones in the fire. Let me explain. In Middle English, the word bonfire had a very literal meaning. The first syllable comes from the word bane, which meant bone. But why would anyone throw bones in a fire? Well, during the Middle Ages, Europe was plagued, literally by the plague. The disease killed thousands of people, and to prevent it from spreading, communities would burn the bodies of the dead. They built massive fires, threw in the bodies, and called these bonfires. Not exactly the cheerful image we associate with bonfires today, right? Over time, as people wanted to distance the word from its grim history, bonfire evolved into bonfire, and the meaning shifted. Today, a bonfire simply refers to a large fire outdoors, often for celebration or burning rubbish. So, the next time you sit around a bonfire, you can appreciate its much lighter modern day context. Now, while we're warming ourselves by this metaphorical fire, let's tackle another interesting distinction: deny versus refute. These two words might seem similar, but they are not interchangeable. Let's break it down. When you deny something, you're simply saying it's not true. Imagine I accuse you of stealing my watch. If you deny it, you'd say, I didn't steal your watch. That's it. No evidence, just a statement. But if you refute the accusation, you go a step further. You provide evidence to prove my claim is false. Maybe you show me a receipt proving you were shopping somewhere else at the time, or you find witnesses who vouch for your whereabouts. Refuting requires proof. Here's another way to think about it. Denying is just saying no, while refuting is saying no, and here's why. Here's an example for you to make it clear. For deny, I didn't eat the last slice of cake. For refute, I didn't eat the last slice of cake. Here's a photo of me eating an apple instead. See the difference? You can deny without evidence, but you can't refute without it. Keep that in mind the next time you're choosing your words carefully. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a moment for a word of the day. Vocational. This word relates to a vocation or occupation, especially training in special skills. For example, vocational education is vital for equipping students with practical skills for the workforce. So, whether you're exploring a vocational path or simply expanding your vocabulary, this word is worth knowing. And here's a wrap for today's episode of the English Tea. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to share and subscribe to Cool Radio. Until next time.